The Metro Council members that we spoke with didn't want to be interviewed for this story because they're still trying to figure out whether these are actual red flags or just a part of the job. To learn more about Ed Harness, we spoke to people that he used to work with in Albuquerque, where he has similar duties to what he'll be doing here in Louisville.
Effective November 15th, I am terminating my employment with the city.
That's Ed Harness resigning from his police oversight role in Albuquerque because he was asked to reapply for the position. If the Louisville Metro Council approves him as Inspector General, he will be in charge of investigating allegations of wrongdoing against LMPD officers.
Despite my request to be reappointed as the executive director, you decided to deny my request and open my position to applicants.
I say this does come as a shock to all of us, I imagine, but wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors, and thank you for giving us this information tonight.
Eric Olivas, the chair of Albuquerque's Civilian Police Oversight Agency, declined an interview request, saying in a text message, board members are limited in what we can say regarding personnel matters. That's not Harness's first dispute with his colleagues. In her resignation letter, a former Albuquerque board member wrote that Harness repeatedly insubordinated this body and said he had a, quote, confrontational attitude.
You know, he had conflicts with her. There were conflicts with some other people. Some of that is personalities. Some of that is agendas of the people involved, just like any arena like this.
Another former board member, Joanne Fine, says she is well aware of the death of Breonna Taylor and the protests that followed here in Louisville. Like LMPD, the Albuquerque Police Department faced its own civil rights investigation by the U.S. Department of Justice.
There was differences of opinion all the way around on who should do what and why and all of that. And I think it was a very hard position to be executive director in.
Albuquerque's Police Officers Association also clashed with Harness as he investigated its members.
But I will tell you that, in my opinion, he was able to call balls and strikes. And he was always open to a back and forth and a dialogue.
For his part, Harness says he got along fine with most board members.
I've had 29 bosses in 6 years. And so that in itself can lead to different personalities, different points of view.
Harness defended his tenure in New Mexico.
In the position of oversight, when you're working with a board and you're also overseeing an agency, conflict is a part of it.
Now, I'm told the mayor's office vetted Harness, but at least one Metro Council member is making some additional phone calls just in case. The council could vote on whether or not to hire Harness next month. Mark Vanderhoff, WLK1.